Hey guys, how you doing? Back doing one of these beer reviews that I've been known to do once in a while from time to time. Um, like I said, every once in a while I'll still be doing these, so I'm not fully retired. This is the old Terry Funk retirement, so we're back for another match, I guess. Uh, this one doesn't look like a ECW style match though, so should be good on the knees. A couple new releases from Garrison that I noticed in NSLC today. So I picked them both up. We're going to be doing the first one here. And this is their Seaport Blonde. Okay, and it's basically their light ale. 4% alcohol by volume. It has Columbus hops in it. 8 IBUs though. We'll get back to that in a second. And it is... And all the information's actually on the box, not on the label, which... Come on, Garrison. Put it on the label. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the malt is pale malt and wheat malt. So they're going for a very light, sessionable, drinkable sort of ale here. Just by the looks of the ingredients. And it says it's Columbus hops. Columbus hops is a dual-purpose hop, so you can use it for both bittering and for flavor. Apparently, it's quite good for the bittering. I guess you see it in a lot of pale ales and stuff. It's one of the big sort of traditional pale ale sort of hops, like Centennial and I can't think of the other one right now. My brain's gone frozen. But it's good for bittering. The taste is generally sort of like herbal and earthy. So, but it says 8 IBUs, so really I'm not going to be tasting any of that because we're down below what the human tongue can generally pick up. So who knows? But we'll see here. Okay, so damn, that is clear as hell, pale as hell. Just a slight amber tinge to it, golden straw, kind of on the spectrum there. Totally filtered. Looks like a lager. Looks like a light lager. Not much of a head going there at all. Alright, we'll go right to the aroma. Cheers. Yeah. And you know, it's exactly what it says on the box. It is straight up just your standard North American pale malt and wheat. There's a musty wheat character there as well. A little bit of sweetness. The malt is that just sort of that grainy, slightly caramelized kind of thing going on. I have smelt this smell from dozens of beers, all within the same general style. Doesn't smell bad, just smells very typical of what they're going for here. And I'll get a bit more into that in a few minutes, I think, after I do the taste. We'll see. But I suspect I'm going to say something here. So go right to the taste. Cheers. Yeah. Very light on the palate. A little teeny bit of carbonation sting in the back. Not a lot. Pretty much straight up. This is your basic North American pale malt beer. The only difference between this and a lager is that it's brewed as an ale instead. And it's not quite as crisp with the carbonation. But this fits right in to your sort of Olin Export Ale, Mill Street Stock Ale, any nondescript cream ale that you find on the market pretty much. So all your export ales, all your cream ales, a little bit of wheat mustiness in here, so almost. It doesn't have German yeast strains going in this, as far as I can tell, but almost, you could almost consider this like a crystal Weizen as well, to a small degree, just because it's got yeast in it, or wheat in it, and it's totally filtered. Not that I'm saying this is a crystal Weizen, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying that all of those sort of styles sort of fit into the same category. Light sessionable ales that were generally marketed, and generally are marketed, to compete with lagers. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just got that wheat mustiness a little bit in the back. Like I said, I didn't expect I was going to taste any hops. I don't get any hops. There's no hop bite or real anything, any bitterness at all. Is probably more the mustiness of the wheat, just tricking my tongue. It's nice, very nondescript, perfectly good for summer. This is definitely it's a tourist beer. Let's be honest about it, okay? This is something for people showing up in Halifax, you know, tourists right off the boat or right off the plane or right off the whatever, flying saucer. It's not something I'll ever buy again. As far as the style goes, as far as like a export ale, sort of a export ale, cream ale, thing like that, hella decent for the style. I'm thinking like 4 to 5, something like that, like about as good as you can get for that style. But just as a beer in general, my rating, I'm going to give it a solid 3, because there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing great about it. It's just a solid 3 out of 5. So, okay, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.